Hey everybody, it's Joe from Jeb and Joe Outdoors, and we're here for Catskill Adventure number 5. Yeah, number 5. And we're in a new area. We are in the Catskill Park still, but we're in the Slide Mountain Wilderness area. So we're going to try to do Slide Mountain, and I'll talk to you a little bit about it on the way. So stick with us and we'll be right back. We're just getting started out on the trail. I expect some elevation gain. I'll get into more detail about that. This may end up just being a day hike. The parking lot was really crowded and there's only so many campsites, so I'm going to see if I can find one, and if I do, we'll stay. If not, we'll just kind of putter around and explore. So we'll be right back. It's really a pretty trail. It heads on up there. We're almost at our trail junction for where the campsites are, but I want to give you a shot of this little bridge we just came over. Right there. And we're going to keep going. Alright, so we came to our first trail junction. If we keep going up this way, it'll take us up towards Slide Mountain. If we go down this trail here, it's going to take us to where the campsites are supposed to be. Also worth noting is this trail that I came in on is part of the Finger Lakes Trail. And the trail that continues up to my left is part of the Finger Lakes Trail. Right now what we're doing is we're cutting down into the Long Path Trail, and we're going to be on the east end of the Never Sink River. That's where we're going to go, and bring you back when we get there. Thanks, guys. Pretty cool. There's a group of kids from a YMCA. They're out all over here camped out, but there's campsites everywhere. So I'm going to see what I can find. We'll be back. Hey guys, it's Joe. Got a really sweet little campsite. This whole area is dotted with campsites all over the place. The trail is about 200-300 feet back over that way. I have my tent set up over here, and then if I pan around, there's a fire pit right here, and the cairns. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. There are the cairns. So that's my view. I don't think I'm going to start a fire. I may start a little one. I just think I'm going to use my my gas stove, just because it's easier and it's kind of hot out, and I don't really need the heat from the flame to keep warm, and I don't really need it to cook on. So why burn wood? Anyway, so that's it. I'll get back to you when things get set up a little bit later. Hey everybody, got camp set up. I just thought Jeb and I go out and do a wander, and I just found this other fabulous campsite. Nice big fire pit. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but rocks. That's the fire pit. It does need to be cleaned up, but you've got all kinds of places, flat spots, for either pitching a tent, or you've got plenty of trees around here too where you can hang a hammock. It's a little further away from the river, so you have to go a little farther to get your water. But other than that, that's an awesome campsite. So yeah, suffice it to say, I will be back here. This place is awesome, and as I explore and as I get a feel for the place, I'm coming up with a plan on how to do this. There are several peaks. There's Peekaboos Mountain, there's Table Mountain, there's Slide Mountain, and then there's Panther Mountain further north. But they're all like within 5-10 miles of each other. So if you set up base camp, you know, you can leave everything set up and then go do the different peaks without having all your gear on you. Oh, and by the way, my pack weight for this trip, including food and clothing and all the camera gear, came in right at 23 pounds. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. But anyway, so I think what I'm going to do the next time is I'm going to bring an empty water bladder and some extra empty water bottles, and what I'll do is I'll just leave camp set up and then load up on water in my backpack so that we have it for the hike, because Jeb goes through a lot of water and I drink a lot of water too. So anyway, this place is really cool, and if I come across anything else, I'll be back. Hey guys, it's Joe. It's 6:45, and I decided I am going to start a little fire, if for nothing else, just to practice. So I've collected some tinder and some fuel and some birch bark, and I'm going to get it going, so stick around. Hey guys, not sure if you can see me, but it's about 8:45. I'm in my long johns, changed my socks, hung all my stuff out to air out and dry. I'm in a little bit of an uncomfortable position, to tell you the truth. I am hearing thunder, and I'm right on this river, and I'm under a lot of tall trees. I checked the forecast all week, and it showed it was supposed to be clear. So that thunder's still a little off in the distance, but Seems like it's getting closer, so we'll have to see. We're about 2 miles in off the trailhead. So anyway, let's just hope it blows over, doesn't come through here. Well, wouldn't you know it, no sooner did I turn the camera off than it started coming down. And I had to run out and put up the rain fly real quick, so now it's nice and hot and muggy in here, so have to excuse the dew. Anyway, I guess I'll keep you posted if anything else happens, but otherwise we'll see you in the morning. Hey guys, it's Joe. It's Sunday morning, July 17th, about 8 o'clock. It's a pretty unsettling night. We had thunderstorm cells coming through here all night last night, and it wasn't in the forecast, but we got through it, and everything was really wet. All my clothes are wet. I don't think we're going to do Slide Mountain, just by judging from getting up this morning how wet the rocks and everything's going to be. It's going to be slippery, and I don't want to take any chances. So it'll be another trip. But it looks like it's going to be a nice day. I'm just going to have to air stuff out. I'll turn the camera around and show you what I mean. So that's what we're looking at. So yeah, I'm just going to have a cup of coffee. Hang some stuff out to dry, and take it from there. But everything is, I mean, all my clothes are soaked. Even my shoes, they didn't get a chance to dry out. Funny thing is, between cells, a cell would come and there'd be thunder and I'd be awake, and then it would pass and I'd fall right to sleep. I had no trouble sleeping between cells. Very comfortable sleep too. So anyway, we'll bring you back in a little bit. Well guys, that's it for Catskills Adventure number 5, Slide Mountain. Just to recap, the original plan was to hike in about a mile to the Picamos Trail Junction, and then hike in a mile there and camp at the campgrounds there. And then today, Sunday, leave everything set up as base camp so it can air out and everything, and then head to the top of Slide Mountain. Now, Slide Mountain is the highest peak in the Catskills. It's at 4,190 feet, I believe. If I have to annotate that, I will. Jeb and I would have had about a 2,600 foot elevation gain. But last night, wasn't in the forecast when I checked it. We had thunderstorm cells coming through all night long. It was a little dicey. I was a little uncomfortable because you'll see I was camping right on a river under trees. So when we woke up this morning, I just kind of did a quick scout around, and I determined that everything was pretty slick and wet. And doing that kind of an elevation gain for the first time in a very long time, and how rocky the terrain is here, I didn't want to chance it, not for myself or not for Jeb. The other thing to mention is I will come back. I mean, I know what I need to do to come back. I just have to watch the weather. The other thing I want to mention is I used trekking poles for the first time hiking back out to the car today, and I can actually see why people like to use them. I have to look at the data on the compass GPS on my phone, but I feel like I kind of really, if I dare say it, crushed it coming out of here. I know it took me an hour going in yesterday, and it took me about 45 minutes today hiking out. So I'll check the data when I get home. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the trail very soon. Bye now.